¿Cómo está todo el mundo? Bienvenidos por aquí. Los invitamos a quedarse en esta entrevista para compartir una linda charla con un DJ y productor que llega nuevamente a nuestro país para presentarse en Buenos Aires, aquí en Mendoza también en el marco de la MoonFest y además muy pronto también en Rosario. Vamos a estar hablando con Nick Warren, ya estamos con él del otro lado, le damos la bienvenida. Hello Nick, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Hi, Clara. Very nice to meet you too.
Thanks for having us here. It's a pleasure to talk with you. Before your shows here in Argentina, you are playing in Buenos Aires tonight, and tomorrow you're coming to Mendoza.
Yes, of course. Looking forward to Mendoza tomorrow, playing at MoonFest, which should be amazing.
Are you excited to be back here in Argentina and in Mendoza?
Yes.
We know you have come before.
Yeah, of course. We've been here almost a month already. We've done a party in Mar del Plata, and then I love my fly fishing, so I went down to the south to Rio Grande for a week, and I've just got back from there this morning. And then, of course, now the gigs start: Buenos Aires, Mendoza, Cordoba, Rosario. So yes, it's an exciting month ahead.
What do you think about the Argentinian crowd? Do you have good time when you come? Do you have fun?
I think if you ask any DJ in the world, where is the best place to go and play, they all say Argentina. I think.
Oh, really?
Oh yes. Oh, without doubt, it is the best place in the world to play. The passion in the people. I think it's the same as your football, as your food, as your wine. There's a real passion about everything here, and the way that people dance is very special in Argentina. That little dance thing all do.
Do we dance like that?
Yes, that's right. Exactly. You do it much better than I do. Then yes, I just love the place. So we spend 3 months every year. We spend 3 months a year here, January, February, and March, and I'm always really sad to leave.
And you were in Mendoza last year too, in this particular celebration we have on the street. Do you remember that street anniversary that is called Aristides?
How could I ever forget it? It was just incredible. 70,000 people there. So yeah,
That's a lot.
It's a strange feeling, because when you're there on the stage playing, you don't know there's 70,000 people there. You just see people, but you have no idea how many. So in some ways, I'm pleased I didn't know there'd be that many before I played, because I might have been nervous, but then it was just amazing. Absolutely incredible. I love the city of Mendoza, but also the whole region, of course, the wineries and the mountains where MoonFest is, Las Palapas, all those places are just wonderful.
Many beautiful landscapes, right?
Yeah, incredible. And the sunsets are just beautiful up there.
MoonFest, in fact, is in Potrerillos also, where
Yes.
Las Palapas is, and
Yes.
the mountain, the vineyards, the lakes makes a whole experience, right?
It does make a whole experience, and also because it's up there, the air is so clean. There's no pollution from the cities or anything. It's just, yes, it's a special place to be.
Yeah, and you're coming with your project, the Sound Garden.
Yes.
It's label, an event, a huge brand, and part of that team is a girl we're very proud of, because we love her so much. She's from our city, who is Rocío Portillo, and I would like you to tell us, how did Rocío make a team member from the Sound Garden?
Okay, well, the Sound Garden is very much myself and my partner Petra's company and idea and business, and Petra was always very much wanting to do Sound Garden events, and so that's kind of her baby, really. So she took on the event side of things, runs it super well, works very hard, and but she's also very keen to get two things: local people and female DJs involved. And I think it's really important, because it is very much a male-dominated business normally. So it's great getting more and more girls involved. Rocío, and there's many more in Mendoza, girls who are playing, also making music. There's some great female music producers now in Argentina, as well as all the boys who are getting incredible. I signed so much music from Argentina on the label. We just want to involve local people in our events.
That's great. All along your career, for sure, you've met thousands of DJs, and not all of them have become your friends. But we know that with
Yeah.
Hernán Cataño, our Argentinian star DJ, you have a very nice bond and you've become friends. When did you first meet, and why do you think you have that special relation?
Well, I think we first met, I would say in the late 90s. It might be the late 90s.
Oh.
I think Hernan came to London. He came to live in London for a while, and I know he used to come and play, and he would come to the clubs that I play, and we got to know each other, and we became great friends. We like it starts with liking the same kind of music. Boys are like this. Boys form friendships and gangs around either their football team or their music, and they dress similar. So me and Hanan, although saying that he's a Boca fan and I'm a River fan, so that's an interesting conversation sometimes. It's lovely to spend time with him and his family. We saw them in Punta del Este in January, which is lovely, and it's always a great pleasure and fun to play a back-to-back with him as well.
And for the people, Nick, that may know your music but not your story,
yes,
could you tell us about how did you first start on music, and how did you discover that this was your passion?
Well, it's all a mistake.
Oh.
The whole thing is a mistake. So when I was young, well, I think I began when I was maybe 12 years old. I always bought vinyl records. I didn't buy sweets. I didn't buy toys. I didn't buy candy. I mean, not sweets. I bought vinyl, and I always thought that I had the best taste in music. You know, the arrogant teenager. So I had all these records, and so people would ask me, "Hey, would you come to our house and play some music at our party?" And then we started to book small clubs in my home city of Bristol. But then for me, the big break, there was a band called Massive Attack who asked me to be their tour DJ. And once I became Massive Attack's official DJ, all the bookings came in, and it snowballed. So yes, it's just been being really lucky and being in the right place at the right time, Clara.
What music do you listen to?
I like quite abstract ambient music with no beats at all, no drums, just very mellow, almost modern classical music. But I really like stuff like Elbow, bands like Elbow, The Cure, Depeche Mode, Slow Dive, those 80s bands as well.
And where do you get the inspiration from to create your own tracks?
It's a strange thing, because I can go for 3 months and not have a single idea. One day I'll hear something. Maybe I watch a Netflix series and I just hear one sound, and it's like a light switch comes on, and then I would have maybe 5 or 6, 7 track ideas really quickly, one after the other. So I've just finished a lot of tracks and remixes with my great friend here in Buenos Aires, Nicholas Rada, and we've been remixing some very famous old bands, and some new acts as well, which I'm going to be playing for the first time this weekend. So a lot of new stuff you'll be hearing up in Mendoza for the first time.
We know you work with your wife, right? She's
Yes.
in charge of the management, the booking.
Yeah.
How is it to share love, family, and also work?
It's great. We get on well, which is the main thing. Yeah. But then she's very much involved in working with my agents, but also running the Stand Garden events. So that's very much her baby, really, and she loves it. She's very proud of what she does, and she should be. She works super hard, and I adore her for it.
And you have the chance to travel together, so that's great too.
Yes, yeah. We spend every single day together, but it's like last week I went to the south of Argentina with some friends fishing in the middle of nowhere for a week. So at least she had a week away from me with her girlfriends here in Buenos Aires.
That's necessary too. Yeah.
Yes, of course it is.
So, Nick, what surprises, what things are the fans from Mendoza are going to find on MoonFest this weekend? How have you been preparing your show?
Yeah, well, it's I've been working really hard on it for several weeks. It's a very strong, upbeat set. There's going to be lots of new little remixes of some of my favorite bands as well. There's lots of new remixes, as I said, by myself and Clara. It's going to be a really fun party.
And we're going to dance like this.
Oh yes, all of
Oh yeah,
us.
we're ready. And Nick, for someone who doesn't know much about electronic music, where would you recommend to start, or what other DJs would you suggest listening to?
I always think that the music is like football. So don't straight away go and support an international team. You find a local team to go and watch and support. So go and listen to your local resident DJs in bars or clubs in the city. Find a style of music which suits you. It might be music like myself and Hanam, more progressive. It could be techno, it could be mellow house, it could be anything. But then find what type of music that really sort of interests you, and then use that thing called the internet and find out what's happening around the world.
Explore.
Yes, explore.
That's a good advice, because we have many good DJs and producers here, and the local electronic music scene has grown a lot during these last years.
Yes, amazing. DJs like Mariano Migino, Nicholas Rada, Marcelo Vasami, they all have a really big following now, which is fantastic. And there's loads of new people coming through. Martin Fredes is really a talented DJ from Argentina that's working with us at the Soundgarden. So yeah, Argentina is a hotbed of talent. I would think I get sent 300 tracks per week from young Argentinian producers and artists.
And how do you make time to listen to all the tracks you receive? They send you on email. How do they send you that records?
By emails, and I listen to every single one of them. Some of them I listen to all the way through, and some I only need to listen to a little bit to decide yes or no. But I think it's my responsibility that I do it myself. I never get someone else to check them for me. It's always me that listens, and but it's really good fun as well. And every day you find something, you're like, look at that. So yeah, it's an exciting part of my work. 2 to 3 hours a day, and I get everything done.